Hello, my lovely potatoes, and welcome back to another video. Today, I kind of want to talk about something really nice because in this painting, I finally learned how to line art with. Oh my god, I can't even say it straight without laughing about my own partial stupidity. Um, yeah, I've mastered line art with watercolor. And in this one, I also tried out something new, which is this masking fluid, as you can see it right there. I have not quite figured out which kind of paper is ideal for this and how to properly apply it, but we're getting there. We're getting there. However, I've figured out how to do watercolor the way I wanted to without using any pencils or crayons or anything to do the line art with that is not watercolor. And I don't know why, but for some reason I never figured out that I probably just should have used a thinner brush just for that. It's that simple. Yes, it's really that simple, and I feel stupid for admitting it. But you know what? I learned something new, and that's awesome. With every piece, I learned something new, or I learned something that should have been obvious because I sometimes don't see the woods for the trees, and that's. I don't know. It makes me feel dumb, but on the other hand, it makes me glad that I actually found it out. So I am happy that this worked out the way it did. This is one of my tarot card pieces, namely the moon. And I also did this one on Copic markers, which looks partially better, but I honestly like the watercolor version or gouache version as it is right now because I don't know, it just feels like an accomplishment to finish that one. Here I'm kind of scratching off the masking fluid that was not quite dry. I got the feeling I didn't let it sit for long enough to really dry out. And when I was done with that, I was fiddling around with it quite a lot before I actually went on and painted on that part of the picture. I also really like how I managed to do the glow on the moon itself. It took me quite a lot of layers of white gouache paint to actually get out a really nice glow. And here you can see the roughs for the shading on the figure. I would say it's a bit of a macabre princess or something like that. I think yeah, it definitely has a princess vibe. However, when I did the shading, I thought it's not quite good enough. So I went for my brush drawer a bit right underneath that desk and fiddled out my thinnest brush that I could find. And I just started doing line art to see how this is going. And as you can see, it works pretty well. I had to I had to grip the brush a bit weird to get good lines out of it, but that's something I will probably get used to. But the lines are crisp. I can still blend them out if I need to by just using a bit of white gouache paint. And it looks good. I am actually really satisfied with the outcome here. And that's something that rarely happens. I mean, I'm often so extremely self critical that I dump complete projects just because I don't like them anymore. And that's something that annoys me probably more than anyone else because I want to finish projects, but when they don't turn out the way I want them to, I just throw them to the side, get angry and just try something different, and then I have 1,000 unfinished pictures just lying around on either a pile of paper or somewhere on my hard drive that is really not nice. This time I just managed to push through and do what I needed to do. And then, well, that happened.
Don't!
Yep, I was a little bit impatient again. But but I was frantically trying to fix it, panicking a little bit, and then I just pulled out some toilet paper, dried it up, tried again, and now it this works. It worked. It didn't ruin the whole picture. I just had to fix my mistakes instead of just going berserk, being annoyed at my painting and just throw it away, which happens way too often. Way too often. I just had to push through. And that's something that I really need to learn still. Being patient with myself and patient with my paintings. Because, as you can see, it's worth it. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.